Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Just doing whoops, having a wonderful day. There you go. Perfect. Have to fix something. Good. So we have, just like for my dad, at my father's house today, the 136 for Vendetta. I'm in a great mood. Really good mood. The weather is nice. That's that you haven't left the house in 5, maybe 6 days. That's also. Oop. Ça glisse. Opalai. I thought it was here. Yeah, so it's sliding. The guy says be careful. So yeah, so I haven't left the house in a while. Day 136, which is crazy. Nice. It's very slippery. So I'm gonna bring him some snacks. The reality is, one of them is really good. One of them was okay. No, the two of them was really good. They're corn and eggs brioche bread. However, when eating whatchamacallit, when eating the eggs, the corn doesn't taste as good. So yeah, so yesterday I went to bed at 2. I'm pissed off because limited the footage. We've been having problem with streaming lately. Like a lot of problem. So because in about 3 weeks we're receiving a new phone. And I'm gonna move money around today to see if I have enough. The new phone. And yeah. So when we buy the new phone, we'll be good. And we'll be able to stream some mobile game. A couple of one I really want to try. Chicken Traveler. I also want to try freaking. The ground is slippery. You have to be careful. It's not a big deal because listen, I was born in winter, but still. So, Final Fantasy VII Exvius, White Wizard, which sounds super racist, but it's a game where you basically die and you can revive things. So your party is people that you can revive in this. I think it's White Wizard Daphne, something like that, which is actually really good. That's pretty much it. So, with that being said, got these games, so I'm gonna be able to stream those games. Yeah, it's nice. I'm excited for today. We go see my father. We'll have a nice meal. We're chilling. I'm going to sign some papers, which states that I have warned. See, icebreaker. That's super cool. We know that some product like that existed. With specific salt for melting the ice. I'm watching a lot of Dr. Stone lately. Reading a lot of Dr. Stone, so they're making me think possibly the temperature to break the ice or to melt the ice is higher or lower than snow, and this product gives the exact temperature to melt ice. If I had to guess, that's what it is. So, somebody signed a paper saying, I acknowledge having warned my landlord about XYZ problem in the apartment. So, crack on the roof, crack in the window, fucked up door. On this date. My issue is, why poke the bear when it's sleeping? Do I feel like the way they treated me like 2 weeks ago was fair? No. But at the same time, listen, it is to be expected. I'm going to overshare with you guys today. We're paying $670 per month for something she can easily charge $950 or $1,000. So we're talking about a minimum of $180 more, you're getting less. And we're talking about a monthly basic. So you do 12 times 180, which is 1,200, 900, about 2,100 per year. A little bit more than that, a little bit around that. Between 2001 and 2,200. So, I don't think there's 40 apartments. Do that times 40, you got yourself $80,000 more per year. Now that's a lot of cash, right? Because in my building, majority of people, I believe, the majority of people, it's 60%, 70% of them, they've been living there for a lot of years, you know? You know what's the craziest thing? So when I was working at PTT, right? When I started there, a good thing that you can do is you ask around, how long have you been working here? So if everybody tells you that they were working here for a while, it's a good company because people will leave. If everybody tells you they haven't been working there for a while, it's two reasons. Company is shit or they fire people often. In both cases, that's negative. So the problem with PCT was even after 3 years there, I was one of the newer guy. Not because I only worked there for 3 years, but because everybody else has been working for more than 3 years. So how new you are or how not new you are, it's all completely relevant on the situation or not. When you understand, that's crazy. Because you're like, okay, well, I've been there for 13 years, which is true, which is a lot. There's been people that have been living there for 25 years, which is even more. You know? So, and plus with the rent, the trick is to keep your apartment as long as possible. This is why when you keep an apartment, it's important to really choose well. Because there's no control of rent increase if there's no renter. There is an increase of rent control if there's no renter. No, sorry. There's no control over an unoccupied apartment price. But there is one, people say it's 4% per year, 3% per year. Last year was $25, you know? My father once again is like, hey, you should refuse it. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Right? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. And then you're stuck in between, you know, that because he's been a landlord, or it's a risk that I'm not willing to take. I find myself a lot in a position like that, of wondering what's the right option, the right solution, you know? Lately, I've been very thick of it. Like, for example, last 3 days, I managed to do some, intros. So yeah, something beautiful about the brain when you wake up, when it's not functioning, when it's weird. It's like, oh, give me a coffee because I can't function. But at the same time, you talk the truth. See, a lot of people, they're saying, and again, I'm not a scientist. Hashtag Dr. Stone, which I'm really liking. But the science thing is a gimmick. It's fun for a while. At a point, it's gonna be like, ugh, you know. But it's well written. everything about it I love. That's positive. So yeah. But I'm not a scientist, but a lot of people, when they're drunk, they talk what they really think. Then people talk about how you shouldn't drink and think, and there's like a whole list of rules. And I don't mean to be an alarmist or conspirationist, but kind of losing that. See, my generation, we're relying on our parents to fix shit. To fix it. I don't have knowledge on how to do plumbing. My father has dietic knowledge, right? So my kids' generation are gonna be not able to do it. However, I heard a quote. Again, this is a quote from fucking bodybuilding. Red pill. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think something can be a bad thing. Something can be a good thing. Black pill, the same thing. Blue pill, the same thing. Right? The non-existent of perfection. The non-existent of monopoly of brain. Shit like that, right? So, with that being said, it's complex. And how can I put this? They were saying weak man creates conflicts. Strong men resolve conflicts. A strong man creates weak men, and a weak man creates strong men. So basically saying like, if you're too strong, the next generation is gonna be able to chill. If you're too tough, gonna have to be next generation is gonna be higher. Like Curly. There is about a 15 years difference, but she's way more into politics than I am. Why? My generation doesn't give a fuck. My generation was one of the lowest voting, so it's kind of crazy. There's a bunch of rules when you're drinking. You never get drunk at a work party, because people are going to see you Monday talk about that shit, right? It's not just in rules. Now, that's a tough thing. You can manage your alcohol, and the craziest thing is you can be drunk on two different things, be three different people. What I've heard is that if you're drunk on beer, you act a certain way. If you're drunk on strong, be a certain way. Tequila makes you act fucked up, and I know for sure, right? So yeah, but when we're drunk, the reason why, and that's crazy, the reason why we're so honest is we're a bit slower. So the first thing that goes when you're slower is inhibition. So knowing that something shouldn't be said, and you're saying it. And because you know that something shouldn't be said, if you say it, then it's a problem. Also, the reason why drinking alone is kind of sad. You shouldn't drink alone. But also, you shouldn't drink with people that you know they don't like, because they might say the word too much, right? So, with all of this to say, where's it going with that ink? ADHD this morning, huh? Is it? Because I'm pretty sure I'm talking about how when I'm awake, when I just woke up, I'm slower and I have less inhibition. Now, I'll be honest, just like when I'm drunk, I'll rewatch what I'm saying. I'm like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck am I saying? But, see, that's the craziest thing. Something can make sense to you one day and not the other. And like, well, you know what I was trying to say, but I don't get why I was trying to say it. But that's content, that's diary. A problem that was yesterday is solved today. Was still a problem yesterday. You might have grown from it, might have not grown from it, but it's life experience, no matter what. And then we're home, let you guys go, and that's pretty much it. Love ya. Oh, Good. Yopoki avec le père. Pas de stress. C'est qu'aujourd'hui, on fait goûter à mon père des yopoki à l'oignon doré et au beurre. Non, juste avant. Tu commences à cuisiner? Tu commences à cuisiner, pas? Tu commences à le faire? Non. Tu commences à le faire?
Attends, on va faire ton sac avant.
En reste? Moi, j'ai pris un pita de Sammy Free.
Oui.
Maybe we're just trying too hard when really it's closer than it is to start.
Ah, il est frais.
Ouais, hein, j'ai vu ça. C'est toujours le fun, ça. Parce que le pita, je sais pas pourquoi, il me semble qu'il dure moins longtemps qu'un. Qu'on appelle ça, fuck. Comment on appelle ça, pas? Une miche? Non, pas une miche. Comment on appelle ça? Le pain est frais en maudit. Nice. Oh, non. C'est l'an dernier, ça. Pourquoi?
C'est fragile?
Ben, je sais pas, j'ai jamais goûté. Mais prends pas de chance. Ça va falloir le saucer, ça? Ça a l'air correct, ça? Merci, Pat. C'est pas de problème. Ça va faire. Regarde. Va ici. Si tu touches ici, là. Si tu touches, t'as une espèce de un plan plastique en dessous.
Ah, ok.
C'est que vraiment, mais je te dis, sincèrement, pas. Je sais pas si t'en as 5 ou t'en as 6. Mais ça fait des méchants repas, là. En fait, si tu veux faire un peu de beurre, un peu de crème sûre. Tu sais, qu'est-ce que tu veux avec, là. Tu comprends? C'est ça.
Oh, t'en as 7.
Non, j'en ai 9.
6. Là. Ah, oui.
J'en ai acheté pour toi aussi. Non, c'est pour nous, ça, c'est pour manger.
C'est de là?
Oui.
Ou c'est tout la même saveur?
C'était de la même saveur. Non, mais je l'ai dit. Le problème, c'est que.
Mais tes deux affaires.
Ouais.
Plus non plus, en même temps.
Ouais. Je l'ai dit le problème. Avec le enfant d'aller, où j'ai goûté à ça, j'ai acheté 7 saveurs différentes.
Ouais.
Là, alors qu'il restait, c'est des saveurs très piquantes. Oublie ça. Hein? Oublie ça. Il y en a du stock, hein? Il y en a du stock. C'est ton stock à toi, toi?
Oui. Ça, c'est chez Sammy.
Oui.
Ah,
Des
non,
poires?
Ça va manger 2 pois, mais le reste, ça va manger.
Des pommes?
Les pommes, j'en ai 2.
T'étais-tu triste pour le gars qui s'est caché pour boire de l'alcool?
Hein?
T'étais triste pour le gars qui s'est caché pour boire de l'alcool?
Moi, je me dis, quand
Faux micron?
t'es rendu là, non, mais là, ça dépend. Est-ce que ça prend le faux micron, pour ça?
Ça prend le faux micron pour ça.
Bon, on va pas mettre le pain dans le faux micron, si on est pour le prendre le faux micron tout de suite après.
T'es prêt? T'es prêt? C'est parfait. Ça, c'est au micro-ondes, 3 minutes. Ça s'appelle les yopoki. Aujourd'hui, on mange oignon doré avec beurre.
Ok.
Sauf que c'est pas avec ça, Fal, là. Regarde. Ça, là. Il y a combien, ça? Nombre de calories.
Ok. Faut 335.
Ça fait pas un big repas, là. Mais c'est délicieux, ça,
Ça, c'est fragile. Tu m'as dit que c'était bon.
c'est délicieux. C'est ton préféré, les bines rouges?
Ah, ça, j'ai acheté ça.
Les durians pour goûter.
Je sais que.
Oh, pour le sésame?
J'en ai. Non. À la fin rouge.
Ouais, comment ça, toi? Viens voir. Viens pas. C'est ça qui est dommage, regarde. Regarde comment ça a l'air piquant. Qu'est-ce qui est dommage, c'est que regarde comment c'est beau. Ça a l'air intéressant, mais regarde, oublie ça, le volcano.
Ah oui, parce que.
Oublie ça. Mais
Carbone.
qu'est-ce que tu as vu? Ça, c'est l'original. Le bulldog, c'est l'original. Ils ont vu comment c'était populaire, ça. Ils ont décidé de faire quelque chose qui se regarde, le même package. Quoi, ça, c'est quoi? Carbonara? C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi?
Saveur.
Carbonara.
Oui, mais c'est saveur artificielle.
Regarde ici.
De poulet.
Ouais, regarde ici. Crème carbonara. Mais t'as vu? Là, ouais. Il y a plein de produits ici. Je comprends pas.
À la salle, il y a beaucoup plus de gens qui viennent de partout.
Ah oui. C'est plus dans la salle aussi, je pense.
Et là, ça est différent, oui. Il y a plus de monde à la salle qu'à la chez nous.
Ah ah. C'est qu'est-ce qu'il te faut?
Il y a quelque chose qui
Ben, c'est quoi, fille? J'ai vu des produits qui m'auraient intéressé pour goûter. Mais c'est pas ça, asiatique. On a ma chef asiatique.
Non, mais au marché asiatique, il y a peut-être. Oui, il y en a, mais des fois, c'est plus cher qu'ici.
Mais ta fille?
C'est plus cher. En
Ok.
Caravane.
Ok, mais regarde.
C'est cher là-bas, hein?
Attends, regarde bien. Si c'est plus cher. Qu'est-ce que j'avais vu qui m'intéressait? C'est juste ça. Ouais, juste ça.
C'est à combien? Regarde toujours
Oui,
le prix.
6 piastres.
Comment?
6 piastres. Eh, mais tu vas être fier de moi?
Pourquoi que je t'ai dit?
Mais non, tu vas être fier de moi, tu vas être progrès, tu vas être fier de moi. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait hier? Comme je t'ai dit, je l'ai acheté du prosciutto. J'ai acheté du prosciutto. Il y avait deux sortes. Il y avait un au jambon, il y avait un d'Italie. 450 grammes, toi, c'est 9 piastres.
Le piastre
Je te le dis. L'autre que j'ai acheté, c'est combien? 3,25 $.
pour la même.
Non, 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 non.
Ah, ben c'est
Non,
ça.
non, non, non. Non, il y en a un qui c'est du prosciutto d'Italie, il y en a un qui c'est du prosciutto
Oui,
d'Italie.
mais c'est le poids.
Le même poids. Mais il y en a un qui c'est du il y en a un qui c'est de la laine. Pas de différence, c'est là.
Ah oui, ça
Bonjour. Il n'y a pas de problème. Tu vois? Tu veux le double. Tu veux le double. J'aurais pas checké. D'habitude, des fois, je check pas.
c'est ça.
Et après, ça regarde après ça doit même coûter cher.
La dernière fois que je suis apporté à.
Ouais, mais. Le devant que j'ai acheté, c'était trop cher. Le reste, c'est le bon achat. Ça, tu payes?
Attends un peu.
Ben oui. Si c'est bon pour ton bois, c'est bon pour moi.
Pour moi. Ça me dérange pas, c'est pour ça.
Oui,
C'est ça? Trop poche.
Ah, mon cellulaire, il est dans la voiture.
Qu'est-ce qui est le fun? Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Vu qu'il y a plus de personnes de différentes nationalités, donc plus de produits de différentes nationalités. Ça fait intelligent. Pour ça, c'est aussi le marché, hein? Qu'est-ce qu'ils vendent ici? C'est quoi la règle la plus importante, la règle la plus importante quand tu fais un magasin? Location, location, location. Où est-ce que je suis? Qu'est-ce qu'ils vendent ici? C'est qui les gens qui font ici? Ça, il faut le noter.
Hey, mon autre KFC épisode, là. Il n'y a pas de l'argent, toi, à téléphone? Pour l'air? J'ai remis une place, un Subway ou... Oh, pardon. T'as dit quelque chose de plus santé? Là, après, ok, intéressant. Ouais, il l'a pas massé, ça. Il l'a pas massé. Ça veut dire que la fait l'effort de plus. Pardon? Ah oui. Mais justement, la pizzeria, je pense que c'est italien. Comment ça que c'est italien? Moi, je suis aujourd'hui.
À moins 15.
Je sais pas.
L'autre jour, là,
Là, je t'ai appris.
les roues sont venus, là,
Ouais.
il a fallu que
La bourse.
on va aller au marché asiatique. Il est sûrement ouvert.
Ok. Comme tu veux pas. Comment tu te sens par rapport à ce que tu vas goûter aujourd'hui?
Comment je me sens?
Par rapport à ce que tu vas goûter aujourd'hui?
À Saint-Thomas.
Ah oui, les gens qui font le miel, là.
Celle avec le miel, là.
Hein?
C'est eux autres qui ont.
Mais demande une seconde.
Ah oui, c'est très bon, hein?
En fait, ça sent bon, en tout cas. Ça sent moins la menthe que je penserais. Hein?
Mais parce qu'il y a quand même différentes sortes de menthe.
Ah, c'est sûr. Tu fais de la menthe de gomme, tu fais de la menthe
Non.
poivrée. Menthe poivrée, c'est bon, ça, par exemple.
Ouais, mais c'est. Menthe poivrée, c'est intense.
Ben, merci, pas.
Hey, t'étales le bien, là?
Non, qu'est-ce que je vais faire? C'est en moche. Wow.
Bon,
Mais, ça goûte trop.
ça goûte trop.
Ouais.
Ah, peut-être que t'en as peut-être trop mis.
Ah. Ouais. Non, ça fait de la marmelade.
Ouais, ben, c'est plus.
Pas.
C'est plus de la gelée, là.
C'est succulent.
Mec, c'est bon.
Non, mais toi.
Oui. Ça l'a.
Et ça, tu mets la chia. Fait que t'as mis ça de l'eau, t'as mis ça il y a combien de temps?
Une quinzaine de minutes.
Ok.
Ouais, mais tu peux le mettre avec des céréales, tu peux le mettre avec.
Toi, tu peux faire avec ça?
Hein?
Tu peux faire avec ça? Et t'es bon, jamais. Yogo, par rapport à ta quantité de chia.
Ben, du coup, c'est bon pour.
Puis t'as dit, c'est comme fin, ça.
Oui.
C'est bon pour la santé.
Ça, c'est très, très riche.
Ouais. Tu penses qu'il y a des probiotiques?
Ben, avec le yogourt. Oui.
Il t'en reste un peu pas.
Non, mais ça, c'est pour que.
Ah, pour que j'y goûte.
Que tu. Là, tu y goûtes.
Lâche bien ça.
Mais ça l'a zéro.
C'est-tu? Ça sent bon, en tout cas. Hey, santé.
Mais, comme ça a zéro goût, ça va juste le
Non.
goût.
Ça goûte à rien.
Non.
Ça goûte à rien.
Tu vas le savoir quand tu vas la manger cru.
Mm-hmm. Qu'est-ce qui est bizarre? On est prêt à parier qu'il y aurait eu une différence de texture.
Mais
Pas vraiment.
en temps normal, quand tu les achètes, là, les graines de lin.
Hein?
Graines de lin.
Bob Redmond. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'ils disent ici, attention? Cher ami, parfois, critères de la cause extrême, pur et simple, c'est défini. Mais ça dit pas qu'est-ce que. Ça dit pas qu'est-ce que c'est les bienfaits de ça.
Ah, ben, tu checkeras sur Gab en monter que ça a l'air. Là, ça a gonflé, mais regarde comment c'est petit. C'est croquant.
Ça coûte rien. Mais c'est croquant, t'as raison. Non, sérieux, c'est bon. C'est très bon. Hop là. C'est très bon. C'est le gros qui est bon.
Ben,
C'est pas le grain de chia.
ah, c'est comme la graine de chia, elle n'a aucun goût.
Hein?
C'est avec qu'est-ce que tu vas le manger qui va te donner la saveur.
C'est sûr. Fait là, tu veux que je goûte? Tu veux que je goûte sa nature?
Ah oui,
Ok.
c'est le but.
Ça goûte rien.
Non.
Ben. Pas très méchant, mais c'est sûr que si tu manges ça. Si tu manges ça comme ça, c'est pas super bon, mais avec du yogourt, c'est bon. Hein?
Comme ça, c'est comme ça n'a pas de goût. Si tu veux que ça ait du goût de moindrement, faut que tu le mets avec quelque chose que t'aimes.
C'est sûr.
Si tu le mets en partant avec quelque chose que t'aimes pas,
Le yogourt, c'est une bonne idée, le yogourt, c'est une bonne idée.
tu restes avec le goût dans la bouche.
Mais là, à quoi ça est-ce que tu t'attendais? Ça s'appelle comment là? Oh mon dieu, pas. Est-ce quoi le pire? Moi, je mange des gaufrets comme ça.
Non, c'est juste parce que je veux voir le pourcentage de.
Hey, ça sent. Ah, ça va, moche. T'as pas de nez, ça c'est vrai, t'as pas de nez. T'as pas de nez, c'est incroyable.
Oui, je le sens, là, mais quand tu trouves pas le sac, ça sent pas.
Il est ouvert, là.
Oh, mais c'est pour ça que ça sent.
Est-ce que le pire? Manger des gaufrets comme ça.
Oui.
L'odeur est bien familière. Jackfruit. Oh. Mais c'est bon. Hein? C'est bon.
C'est pour ça que je te dis ça.
Comment tu trouves ça, toi?
Je suis pas sûr que j'en rejetterai.
Mauvais.
Je voulais savoir c'était quoi le goût que ça avait, là. J'ai vu à quelque part.
C'est quasiment caramel.
C'est une confiture qu'on fait à base de.
C'est très bon.
Mais ça sent.
C'est salaud.
Oui.
C'est bon, mais. Il y en a très spécial. C'est différent. C'est différent. Ouais, c'est bon. C'est très bon. C'est très bon. Moi, je donne pour 10.
Ouais, j'en achèterai pas d'autres.
Il y a un 6. Un 6. Oh, j'ai moi. Et maintenant, vous reçu?
Ah! Tu veux savoir les affaires en plastique là, qu'on a pris chez Semi-Fruits?
Non.
Je les ai lavées.
Non.
C'est vraiment.
Non, parce que j'ai pas ça pour le remplir. Tout ce que j'avais, il rentre dedans.
Ouais, mais enlève tes boîtes à carton puis mets
Mais il m'en reste juste une.
les plus hautes. Là.
Aujourd'hui, non.
Mets-les dans le bas.
Aujourd'hui, non.
Ouais, mais parce que moi, je ne garderai pas ça, là.
C'est toi qui les as cherché.
À un moment donné.
C'est toi qui les as pris. J'ai dit non.
Ok. Je vais les prendre.
Hein?
On va les prendre, là.
Au pire, mais là, t'as ça.
And we're back with the ending with my father. It went pretty nice. We got another back in plastic because my dude, then I don't have any, which sucks because I cannot do the groceries. However, if I'm being completely honest, I don't need to do the groceries because if I go to the Maxi, I have to get a lot of food. I have to get a lot of food. When I go to next to my house, I got snacks. And for meals, I'm good. I got chicken, I got sesame, pancakes. I got a lot of food. So we're more than good. More than good. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna deposit this. I'm gonna go out, do some shopping for the snacks. And that's gonna be it. Try to sleep again. Because your boy is tired. And that's pretty much it. So we're good. I'm excited because I had a good time. We had a good meal. A lot of talking though. He made me taste this jackfruit thing, which was fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. He didn't taste the egg thing or the cheese. So embarrassed. You guys remember the two things that I brought him? The two brioche pastry? I thought it was eggs and corn. It's cheese and corn. Super embarrassing. So, and why is it embarrassing? Because this is speaking a lot of English. So I go in and I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh. How can I put this? He said, why is it, why you tell me on the phone it's egg? I told him, but it's because it's eggs. And then he said, pourquoi ça dit fromage ici? Why does they say cheese there? I'm like, oh, shit, dude. It's cold. It's nice outside though, it's nice. But it's cold. I ate like a fucking pig. He made me taste some chia seed, which is, he said, it's an appetite cutter. I don't know. I had 2 thing of bread, 2 toast, 2 eggs, big sausage. We had the dessert. We had 3 coffees. Fucking the rummy game. It was fun. See, the goal is to go once in a while because once per week is reasonable. First of all. Second of all, the greatest thing is I'm really thinking about going to the north next year. And the north, what I'm gonna do is gonna be working, but I'll be far away, so I'm gonna miss them. But I believe, and it's weird to say because nothing in their head, but I believe that I'm a bit more independent than my parents are. My mom just wants me to call her every single day. I used to go 2 days. She did compromise. I call her once a week. And it's weird because when she's in Montreal, once a week was enough. And she's in Egypt. I think she's worried though. It's okay. And my father, I'll call him for 2 days. He'll text me. Are you still alive? No, dude, I died. And you're texting a number where I'm a person that dead. And maybe because you text me to find the body and the world will be saved. So it is kind of funny. But yeah. So we're gonna go and do the groceries. I still have to drop this because I mean I could come in the store with this. I don't think they mind, sorry. Plus, I don't know if it's a good day for stocks. I have to check out when you replenish your stock. It's really cool for the fingers. There you go. There you go. And I left my water bottle over there. My hands are gonna be too full. I want them to. But then, it's because you're gonna give me so much shit. And then I'm like, oh, the apartment is full. And it's like, throw away stuff. Yeah, but you don't give me stuff if it's a throw away. What's the point? That's overcomes consumerism. You know? Let's go, baby. Such a beautiful day. See how empty the streets are? Right now it's like 10:30. I do prefer going at 8:30. It's like a morning. Now, ultimately speaking, we left a little bit too late this morning because I do like having the I do like having the what do we call it? The sunrise. I do like having that. Also, I forgot to talk about this when I came in. Now we had coffee while we're from A to B to D to C. I was watching a TikTok live yesterday. I got such a beautiful thing. I was watching somebody, very Canadian, saying like, "Hey, it's beautiful." Say, watch the videos on TikTok. Don't watch live. It's toxic. Everything is toxic on TikTok, and it is live at a professional level. So on TikTok, a lot of the thing that's work is drama. For example, there's this guy I watch, and I actually do like him because he's funny, he's entertaining, he's a good person. But now, because he's not making enough money, he threw his friends under the bus on his birthday, which was today's the 19th. Well, 2 days ago. He threw him under the bus, and then how can I put this? Second time he threw a friend under the bus for money. When you realize that, kind of sad, really. Kind of sad. And then that's your model. So then yesterday I was pissed off because there's nobody to watch or to react to. So he does reaction stream. So then, like, how am I able to make my amount of money that I need to do? I was like, okay, well, we're gonna help you. How much do you feel that you need to do per night? And my boy said $800 per night. And to me, that was insane. Because yes, the guy is there a lot. The guy is there 12 hours per day. It is a lot, right? But on the 12 hours, there's gonna be 6 where he's sleeping, 6 where he's working, and he's always doing the wake me up with gift. So it's kind of crazy. Should we go here? Okay. And just the fact that he asked for $800 per day, like, fuck. And then I was watching battles yesterday, and people started sending me gifts because they're like, oh, maybe he's wanting a gift. Like, no, dude. I'm gonna be honest. So there's two things, right? For TikTok. First of all, I don't like receiving gifts because I feel like I'm indebted, but also it's because TikTok takes 50%. And it's a third reason is also because TikTok, I'm losing my pants. TikTok is not paying its content creator, so it's not normal for a company to make that much money, but not to make its content creator. Doesn't make any sense, you know? So, with that being said, it's a bit on the weird side. Now, I also find that since they can't monetize, there's no ad. Which is great. I'm gonna tell you the truth. TikTok is smart because when you watch TikTok and then you watch YouTube, you feel like, holy shit, there's so many ads. The number of ads that haven't increased because you're used to not having ads. So in comparison, it looks like a lot, but it's not a lot. Understand? That's the crazy part. So, with that being said, I'm in a position, I'm like, oh, there's so many. Compared to, you see, compare things. You can't compare an apple and an orange, right? You can't compare that. So, and the gift, it's not worth it, dude. You'll get like a galaxy, for example. Why galaxy? Because it's the only gift, the first gift that pays you a decent amount. So it pays you $10. So then, the people that are getting the galaxy for you cost them $25. So it doesn't make any sense, you know? It's kind of tough. Now, ultimately speaking, you can put the price they want, and if people pays, and who cares, right? But the whole purpose, so this is a crazy thing. We usually don't go here. You know what's insane? This is the way we go forward. And usually when I come back, I'm gonna use this exact path. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So, with TikTok, the animation is not great. But there's people that make money like crazy. Yesterday, I was rewatching the two garbage that I usually watch. And for the longest of times, this guy didn't have anything. Because he's been exposed for being an asshole. Right? So, you got a team back. And what he was asking, he said, hey, you need to show me that you love me. You need to be supportive. Are you my team? If so, show me. It's like, hey, you came in at 8 o'clock. But oh, you guys aren't playing enough. I'm back later. I'm like, holy shit, dude. The mentality, right? But if the culture that this is acceptable, then this is acceptable. And it doesn't make any sense because where making 800 per day acceptable. You guys realize that a lot of people, if you make 800 per week at work, it's a really good job. And social media is for a lot of people a job, but the problem also with TikTok is if you make a gift once, that's it. There's no amount of money. Something like YouTube, although pay less, will give you money all the time. But it's kind of impressive. Very, very impressive. So, it is kind of cool. I gotta say. I got to say. I really do like that. You know? And of course, holy shit. Oh, it's a flat screen. I thought it was a phone. Let's show the tower. So yeah, so to me it's kind of insane because, like, whoa, I'm able to play a game and make money. It might not be a lot. See, for example, with the, I don't think about money enough, but with the gaming, about so many games, I'm like, dude, I was like, no, don't pay that much. You're wasting your money. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I can make content, I can make money. If a game, $70, and you make $5 per 1,000 views, then $70 is what? It's 14,000 views, and you made your money back for a game. How many people are gonna play a game, and I'm gonna get a 14,000 views on the playthrough, and that's not it. So, for example, you invest $70, you need 14,000 views. 60% batteries, I'm not gonna have enough. We have to go later on. I'm not gonna have enough. I wanna try to sleep anyway. So yeah, so like, you need to have 4,000 views to get your money back. You didn't pay for the electricity, you didn't pay the rent, you didn't pay anything, and that is the problem. And it's so crazy. Look at one of my friends. I was like, what's the first thing you're gonna buy if you make it on social media? I'm gonna buy a house. You know how much a house costs? You know how many views you need to get for that? How many subscribers, how many gifts you need on TikTok for that? It's crazy. It's an illusion. But then, this is modern society. It's a modern day job. We're sold this idea where people make millions. And yes, some people make millions. But all in all, most people are gonna make half of that, a quarter of that. So it's non-consequential how much they're making. 30%, we have to hurry to get home. What they're making is non-consequential because you're never gonna make that. Because you're never gonna make that, then how much they're making doesn't affect your life. Doesn't affect how much you make, right? Now, technically that's not true. When you have a big content creator, they make traffic to your website, and then let's say it's a guy that makes 60 millions of views per year, with 16,000 millions of eyes on a website that might see your video. And then again, there's this dream of rich in fame, which is not realistic, you know? Like, the girl was blackmailing me. She was like, I'm gonna end your career. And surprisingly, my first thought was, maybe that's the best thing. Maybe that's the best way to go. Because ultimately speaking, I have a lot of people that care about me, my videos, and there's never a really good way to say goodbye to people that cares, you know? Anyway, we're home. Love you guys, take it easy, peace.